Welcome back. Well, a happy wife means a happy life, right? So what's the secret to keeping your other half truly happy? According to a new study, all you have to do, guys, is stay at work. Well, is that true? Joining us now, Dr. Jeff Gardere is a psychologist, and Dr. Robbie Ludwig is a psychotherapist, and they are going to have a conversation right now about why it matters. And what the study covered was, and it was a long study, 1979 to 2004. Researchers studied 4,000 middle-aged men and women. Okay, and what they found was that the longer a guy worked, the happier the wife. So why?
This just seemed intuitive to me, right? I mean, when I spoke to a lot of people about it, they said, well, of course that makes sense, because the men are really contributing financially to the family, and the wives feel very taken care of. So I think they wanted to look at a study just to identify what exactly is going on and why women and men might be happier this way.
Is this about eliminating worry?
Well, I think so, and a lot of, absolutely, because here now you have the provider, right?
Right.
But I think a lot of women, for the most part, appreciate the fact that they have a partner who may be into that stereotyped role of working, and even though they may have their own careers and so on, we do have this image of the man going out and hunting and, you know, doing all of those things to bring, and providing.
And I think it translates as feeling loved and two couples really working collaboratively together. And let's face it, if you have more finances coming into the home and you respect your husband who's doing well in the world, you're able to really take care of yourself in a way that you wouldn't otherwise. So the women in the study were able to go out to lunch with their friends. They were able to work out and feel better about their bodies.
All the things that Robbie does every single day while her husband is out
and
working.
I keep him working.
Well, this is the thing. It did say that husbands work 50+ hours a week. The women were the healthiest and therefore the happiest. But it didn't bode so well when women started working more.
When you do it the other way around.
The more a woman worked, the less happy. Is that
the more resentful? I think it's harder for women, and I do think that we will get there. But women tend to feel resentful when they're working very hard, and they always have two jobs.
Well,
because they come back and they still want to cook dinner and clean up.
But Robbie, the guys are resentful too, because now they have to do more housework, and they don't do it well. When the women come home, they tell the guys, well, you didn't wash the plate with hot water, you did it with cold water, right? But I think the key thing here is this whole idea. They studied middle-aged couples.
Right.
Let's face it, by the time you become a middle-aged couple, you don't want to see each other as much. It's like, please go to work. Please, let's, you know, have some separate time.
I think it's more the space.
Space is important.
But I have to say, too, I don't think it's so concrete, because if you have a man that is working to get away from his wife and does not attend to her emotionally, I don't think it's going to matter how many hours that man is working, because still a woman wants to feel loved and taken care of and attended to. And in some cases, working with the right mindset can help a woman to feel
That's why I like to say guys have two jobs. Working on the outside.
Keep working, Jeff. Don't get out of working.
Work your wife and make sure you love her.
Okay, I think we're okay with that message. We want to know what you think out there. Do the hours matter, and is just a minute of love enough to cover a week of long hours at work? Dr. Ludwig, Dr. Gardere, thank you so much for being with us today. Hey, coming up.